Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I am Neetika and this is the Chic Artist Studio. Today we will be painting very loose wild roses and we will use just one brush for the whole painting. So grab your paints, your brushes or your brush and let's get started. Alright, so I am using my watercolor palette by Winsor & Newton today and we will just be using one paintbrush. So this is a mop brush by Meeden, it's size 3 and if you don't have this, you can just use any round brush, size 8, okay? So I'm just using this today. Alright, so for painting our loose wild roses, we'll start by painting the center. So it is cadmium yellow. I'm just mixing some up here. So very loosely, just we'll start by painting our center. So this will be our center. Make sure to use a thin consistency of yellow because we want this to be slightly wet for all the blooms. For the petal, we are using permanent rose. You can use any pink that you like. Okay. And then very loosely, just this motion. Okay. See the blooms? This is what we want here. Okay. Okay, I'm just scribbling my brush on the paper and I'm letting the shape of the brush define the petals here. Okay. So this is how a loose watercolor painting looks. Effortless yet very beautiful. So I am just dabbing it with some permanent rose at some of the places to give it a nice shade and dimension. Okay, so here I'm taking the color directly from the palette because I want a very thick consistency like this. Okay, and then while this all is still wet, I am taking some orange, little bit of orange, and I am dabbing some of it here. Okay, like this. So this is all, blooming very nicely, and that's how we do the loose painting. And now the next rose will be slightly like sideways. So I'm again going in with my permanent rose and I am taking different consistencies. So some of the strokes are with a lighter consistency and some are with a thicker consistency. Okay, and just give it a fuller look. And again, I'll drop some of the darker color here and there to make it more dimensional. Okay, like this. And then we will mix our green. Okay, I think we need some darkness here also. Okay, so for green, I am taking olive green and I am taking some cadmium yellow here because I want to use the cadmium yellow along with my green. All right, so for the stem, so this is wet. We are using this so that we want some blooms here. So we are first painting this stem just like this. Okay, and then this one will be like this. Okay, very loose. This is very loose, and now I'm mixing both of these colors to paint my leaves. So for leaves, I am just going like this, and then while it's still wet, I am dropping some olive green along one of the edges. Okay, again like this, and then drop some olive green or any dark green along one of the edges. Okay, I'm gonna blend it in like this. Okay, this looks very effortless and it's really fun. And then some small petals here and here. Okay, all right, one last finishing touch. We will take some burnt umber, okay, like very dark, thick consistency, or mix some black with it, or Payne's gray if you like, because we want it really dark, thicker. And then add some dots around this circle center, okay, like this. And that's how, my friends, we paint very loose wild rose. We just used a single brush today. So if you wanna practice something very loose and easy and wanna see how the color flows and blooms, this is a great piece for practice. Let me know in the comments how you like it, and please subscribe to the channel if you are looking for more such videos. And if you paint any of these paintings, just share them with me on social media. I love to see and share them. So happy painting, guys. Bye. I'll see you in the next video.